Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time of watching, you are highly welcome. Please kindly click on the subscribe button, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you once again for stopping by. Madam, move on. You have been disgraced, thrown under the bus, and yet you are still striving to be relevant. Well, I do not blame anybody. I blame Linc Edochie blog, who you handsomely paid to be promoting you. But even after the promotion, people are not still trooping to your page. I was even thinking that by now you could have gotten like 100k followers, but yet you are less than 20,000 followers, and you are not even going to pass that one sef. Chai, omo, this woman is so desperate. Imagine her coming out to tell us the reason for her breakup. My dear, you messed yourself up, and that is why Linc Edochie left you. He said, and I quote, "I can't be with somebody, I can't be in a landmine relationship because your relationship was toxic." Imagine what she wrote. I just read a post by someone who happened to be a friend, Facebook connection for a while. I've removed the individual. Who cares? He wrote about me, and that my relationship ended because I shared my engagement, and supposedly I was told not to share it. First of all, you folks need to stop the silly superstition about people destroying relationship when it's made public. When two people are in a committed relationship, the only people that can destroy it are these ones and what they allow. I will never announce an engagement without the consent of the other person. That makes absolutely no sense. Also, if you are filing immigration papers, you have to announce it on social media. Linc and I were aware of that and chose to do that. Linc was the first person that posted pictures of us, and he asked for my permission. It was my birthday this year and he wanted to announce it. A group called Main Nation had continued to distort this. No group of people are responsible for the end of the relationship. There were obvious cracks that I choose not to mention. Madam, shut up your mouth. You have mentioned everything that needs to be mentioning. What you never talk when still remain for your mouth? Because if you still have a lot of things to say, you could have still said it. Me, I know you. Because you were hurt, or because you felt that you were hurt, you were betrayed after you giving everything you gave us some few dollar notes, and then make everybody now come and be buying that and worshiping. Are you God? What is wrong with you? And now she's trying to blame Main Nation, that they are the ones and this woman also went on to say, also I believe what is meant for me can never be taken away from me. Omo, if you do not hold it well, to be taken away from you, please, people should stop using that adage, what is meant for me can never be taken. If you do not protect it, it will be taken away from you. They tell you true. If a relationship ends, no matter how sad it is, if you're meant to end, some Nigerians have such warped way of thinking. I don't regret celebrating my relationship on social media. It was a beautiful one while it lasted. I chose to remember the fun moments rather than dwelling on negativity. Madam, you are not even remembering any fun moments. What you are remembering is negativity. How they threw you under the bus. How the Edochies did not come to help you. How everything just went aside. How everything went astray. How you are the one carrying all the burden. How you are this. How you are that. How you are this. Went on to say that he's a good man with lots of admirable qualities. This is how I chose to remember him, and not some negative things that occurred at the end. My dear, you have used your hand to soil him. Imagine using your hand to tell people that he came to you because of immigration. Imagine you coming down to tell the world that the man's the woman's, like the man's ex-wife, the mother of his two children, two lovely girls, is an addict, is a chronic cheat, sleeps with allergy, and you have not smeared the man's image. You think it's everybody that is as foolish as you, Edochie, who will allow his family to be put out in this world for them to slaughter them? Not everybody is like that. For the fact that Lincoln and his ex-wife Paula, their relationship crashed and they divorced amicably, does not give you the right to come out on social media to smear their names. On what ground? Who the hell are you to smear their names? I don't understand. Did Linc Edochie ever come to smear Tessian's name, your ex-husband's name? No. And you are here smelling his name, and you think that it is going to work. Madam, the reason why your relationship went under the bus is because of the way you handle things. You came out on social media and wanted to make it all about yourself, projecting the Edochies as evil, and then trying to make yourself the hero, as like the unifier, the only person that unified the family. Child, for this man to still not be able to move on, it shows Linc Edochie knows how to knack more than any other man she has knacked before. Auntie Rec, the prick has left you for good. This one still have hope that that Linc Edochie will come back after she said that he's a good man. He will take back her. He not go take you back. Linc Edochie no want. Chai, emotional intelligence is really a hard work. Give me a first class award and make her a lecturer on online emotional intelligence. Of course, if she will accept the offer, cause her own too much. She won't even say Pim. I tell you, she won't even say P. Move on. That is what people are telling her in the comment section. My happiness is that the only blog posting her is Linc Edochie on Instagram, And if she's looking at the comment section, she will see that nobody is supporting her. But she never gets sense. Chai, Linc Edochie should pity this woman and marry her over his living body. Do you want him to die before his time? Chai, we are really tired of your relationship updates every day. Take a seat, respect yourself, and give yourself a break. Ex wey no gree move on na really upgraded spiritual wife. Manipulator, she's a very big manipulator. He's a good man, Linc. Please don't fall for it to dodge your life. I must be in the limelight by all means possible. I must be a public figure by fire, by force. There are many things to talk about, auntie. Please focus on numerous things around you aside from family and marital issues. Rest, because even God Almighty rested on the 7 days. And yet you have refused to rest because you are so, obsessed with the name Edochie. You really want to be part of it. But they said no, they don't want you to be part of it. And you have not rested. The person that you were in a relationship with has not even come out to say anything. But you have granted interview twice. You have made your own, you have even come out to even say something on your own, even made a live video. You have even written more than 20 posts. You have made more than 20 posts, going to 50 posts self, and still here they no still send you. Chai. So even with old age comes with immaturity. Abi, move on, Auntie Yinka. It is obvious that it wasn't meant to be. If you truly believe in God, then you realize that He has someone perfect for you. And the perfect person is Uche Maduago, because the way Uche was liking this Yinka, make it go follow and make him marry him. Chai. Labubu, please accept the breakup and move on. You attacked ex-wife of Linc thinking that you will become his wife. You didn't stop there. You extended your nonsense to Samantha, Linc's ex-girlfriend, telling her to move on. And today, you are the one that can't even move on. Have you even forgotten? She told Queen May to move on. Yes, so she told Queen May to move on. And yes, she can't even move on from a broken engagement. Chai, May Nation have minded their business and she started calling them again. The problem is that we are always on our own. But if you find our trouble, you are the victim. We go return the energy. And you are also the victim. It's like Uche is not doing enough job. I dey tell you, Uche Mandago is not doing enough job. That is why Yinka has started carrying it over her. Chai, now wow, okay, this lady should move on, or is it just to remain in our faces for popularity? This is just an engagement that went south. What about marriage of many years that people walk away from and still remain silent? Check your mental health, because your mental health is really deteriorating. Normally, Linc Edochie was not meant for you. If he wanted to go to America, but he destroyed his dream of traveling out of Nigeria, he would have been the first lucky Edochie to try. No, some of the Edochies are abroad. I think one of them is even abroad self. Yeah, so he's not the first person. And have you forgotten that Mama Rita Edochie's children are all living abroad? Most of them are abroad. So if not abroad, they get people for there. I don't know why it's so difficult to move on from 1 month engagement. Linc have handled you in an unimaginable way in the other room. Young prick, so easy to lose. Last, your words have returned back to you. Hair had no free for like a scorned woman. Rest, madam, and have shame. Queen May, my inspiration, the game changer, and also